I stop. Ice what?
Whoa, whoa, baby, poke it out, poke it out, poke it out.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I apologize for this video being so late and for a lot of the videos I've been putting out lately coming out so late. I don't really mean for them to. I have to go to work during the early part of the day, come home, and then make the videos then. I have to script them because a lot of this information, dude, is really hard to remember. You got to remember a lot of shit for YouTube videos, dude. So I'm really sorry that they're not consistently coming out at 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern anymore. I know that would probably be favorable in your guys' opinion, but I feel like as long as they get out, then we shouldn't have any problems. I hope that you guys are enjoying the fact that they're coming out anyway. I've been trying my hardest to get these videos out in a timely manner, even though they haven't really 100% done that. I still appreciate you guys stopping by. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. We are going like crazy with the amount of subscribers we've been getting recently, and I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you for that. But if you would like to join the channel, go ahead and subscribe to it because we post New Orleans Saints videos almost every day. I think every day except for Friday now has a scheduled video that will always come out. So today we're going to be doing the Saints vs. 49ers preview and predictions, which this is one of my favorite video series to do on this channel because you get to preview the game that's coming up, and it's always something new. There's always something important to talk about. There are always storylines to discuss, and this storyline that's major in this video is going to be how decimated this 49ers team is. So let's go ahead and get straight into this. And the first thing we absolutely have to go over in this game is the injuries that have happened to the San Francisco 49ers. It's been insane. Besides Sheldon Rankins and Justin Hardy, who are on injured reserve, the Saints are completely healthy. They don't have a scratch on their team. Everybody's back. We're having Michael Thomas for back-to-back games the first time this season. Drew Brees will be playing. Emmanuel Sanders will be playing. Jared Cook will be playing. Everybody on defense will be playing except for Sheldon Rankins, as I said. So this team is very healthy. On the other side of the spectrum, you have the San Francisco 49ers, who are literally completely decimated. This team doesn't even closely resemble the one that we faced last year. They don't have Jimmy Garoppolo. They don't have George Kittle. They don't have they don't have Deebo Samuel. They don't have any of these guys to play because they're all hurt or something is wrong with them. Before we go over who is missing this game in San Fran just because they couldn't get out of practice healthily this week, let's go ahead and go over who is currently on injured reserve, who didn't even have a chance at playing this week. We got tight end George Kittle, which is massive. He won the game for them last year against the New Orleans Saints. Quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo, which really is a toss-up as if that really matters or not because he hasn't been much better than Nick Mullins. Running back Raheem Mostert. Running back Jeff Wilson. Center Ben Garland. Defensive end Nick Bosa. Cornerback Richard Sherman, which he would have been against Michael Thomas for sure, but now he's not because he's not in this game. D Ford, Solomon Thomas, and Ezekiel Ansah all on the defensive line. And that's just from injured reserve. There are a couple of players that are going to miss this game just because they couldn't get out of practice this week, and those are running back Tevin Coleman, another running back, linebacker Demetrius Flannigan-Fowles, wide receiver Deebo Samuel, which is huge, and cornerback Kwan Williams. They have nobody. It is ridiculous. Another target that the San Francisco 49ers had last year that they won't have in this matchup against the Saints this year is someone that has 7 receptions for 157 receiving yards and a receiving touchdown, along with a 35-yard passing touchdown. Who is that? Emmanuel Sanders. And he plays for the Saints now. So every single piece of everything is going against the 49ers in this game. They don't have like any of their starters. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 important pieces on injured reserve, $100 million on injured reserve, and have 4 players who are missing this game just because they couldn't make it out of practice. 14 players will be missing this game for San Fran. That is ridiculous, and I genuinely feel bad, but let's go over and look at the general overview of both of these teams since we got the injury part out of the way. I mean, that's just something that we had to fully go into and discuss because the 49ers are extremely shorthanded in this matchup. The New Orleans Saints are sporting the 4th best scoring offense in the league, putting up an astounding 30.5 points per game. A lot of that has been done without a full strength team. The Saints have only been full strength 2 times this season, beating the Super Bowl contender Tampa Bay Buccaneers 34-23 the first time, and then 38-3 in Week 9. The Saints' defense has improved drastically over the past couple of weeks. They went from allowing the 28th most points per game in the league to the 14th. Okay, so they have cut that down in half and have been a fantastic unit for the last few weeks. The blown coverages have gone, and that's just something we need to look forward to. Can they do it again for a third consecutive week? Eliminate the blown coverages. The Saints are only allowing 25 points per game, which is the 14th most in the league, which is an excellent stride for that unit. And it'll only drop if they play up to par against a Nick Mullins-led hospital bed. The Saints are allowing the third least amount of yards per game, only allowing 311.4 per contest. They are also 13th in the league in turnover differential with +2, and that's mainly because Drew Brees doesn't turn the ball over like ever, and the defense can get a sneaky takeaway every now and then. The 49ers, on the other hand, are sporting the 18th best scoring offense in the league, putting up 25 points per game. So the Saints are allowing 25 points per game, and the 49ers are putting up 25 points per game. I wonder how many points they'll score in this game. Probably not 25, which isn't bad considering the hits that they've taken this year, and I'm actually surprised they're putting up that many points per game. They are also the 10th best in the league in points per game allowed, with only allowing 22 points per game, but the Packers put 34 points on them last week with ease. Devontae Adams went insane, so fantasy owners of Michael Thomas, get excited. They are also 22nd in the league in turnover differential with a -3 turnover differential, which is pretty damn bad. Because of the blows the 49ers have taken over the majority of the season, the fact that they don't have 14 starting players, the fact that this team is just severely underhanded against what could be a Super Bowl contender in the New Orleans Saints, I think the Saints clearly have the upper hand in this matchup, and I'm not even being biased, man. Like, I don't, even if the Saints were down 14 players, you best believe I would be saying they were going to lose the game that they are playing next week. That's a really big hill that not anybody can overcome unless they just magically do it and shock the world. Because of this, I think that the Saints will win pretty heavily. But then again, it's the New Orleans Saints we're talking about. I expect it to be closer than what most people expect. Not close, but closer than most people expect. I'm thinking something like 31-21 Saints victory. Leave in your comments down below what you're thinking. It could be a blowout. It could be a super close game. The 49ers could actually come out and beat us somehow. Kyle Shanahan's a fantastic coach. Who knows, man? We just have to see. Wait till tomorrow, 4:25 Eastern Time, 3:25 Central, whichever one it is for you. But let's go ahead and look over what some Discord members think, because not only my opinion matters. We got some boys that have submitted their predictions today. The first one will be Kayron. He said 36-20 Saints, which I feel like is a pretty good prediction. Spoon, who said 35-20 Saints, which is really close to Kayron. So them two are thinking alike, right? Minds think alike, right? Joseph says 38-23 Saints, which is a good prediction as well. I just don't know if we're going to put up 38 points. That's a lot of points, man. At some point, they are going to take their foot off the gas if we do get to a point where we take a big lead on the 49ers, which is my problem with the next one as well, which is No Heart, who says 45-17 Saints. That's a very, very, very big gap. I mean, honestly, man, it is 100% possible with the state the 49ers are in. I just don't know if the Saints are that kind of team to run up the score like that. Then we got Saintaholic, who said 31-14 Saints. Clover said 28-24 Saints, which is a really close prediction for Clover. And Wyatt said 31-17 Saints, but actually 56-0, because that's what's going to happen. And the last one we have is from Six Inc, who says 35-14 Saints. That's actually a realistic one as well. We just have to see. Leave down in the comment section below what you think is going to happen in this game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Adios.
Zero gravity falling, and I might burst sleep. My stage on like I'm jumping on a trampoline.